Go for it.
Okay, I got a good story of my brother and I way back in the day. So anyway, I was always bugging him to go surfing and stuff like that. But anyway, prior to that, he had just got back from Thailand and he was living at home and back at home with us from Vietnam days. And anyway, so we had gone out. We were going to go to Moss Landing, and him and another guy, a couple guys, and myself and a girlfriend, we just got a case of beer, and so we were heading out to Moss Landing. And so we get across the bridge and we're backed up, and the guys need to go take a whiz, and my girlfriend and I were just like waiting and waiting and waiting, and the guys aren't coming back. We're like, what the heck? We're getting really nervous because they have not come back to the car. It's getting like freaky. We're just sitting there in the pitch black and dark. Anyway, finally they come hauling ass back and jump in the car, and they're just freaking flipped out. And Dickie's like, we gotta get the hell out of here. There's some guys down there that had machetes and they were holding us up, and you know, it's lucky we got the F out of there. So anyways, he turns on the ignition and he's ready to haul ass, and there's a narrow bridge leaving out of Moss Landing, and I have the wise idea to roll down my window and yell, fuck you mother effers. And I no more than scream this out the window, and bam, Richard hits the bridge. And we are at a dead standstill. It's like, man, I mean, it was just like the worst feeling ever. Like, oh my God, we are going to die now. I mean, these guys are coming up and they're going to get us, and that's the end of it. Anyway, Richard, he hit his lip on we were all okay, but he hit his lip on the steering wheel. And so we had to call, because we weren't 21 yet, the girls, and so we had to call somebody, and we went down the road, and they had to pick us up, and then the cops came, and Dickie had to go to the hospital and get stitches, and the doctor told him if he had not done the stitches, he would have had a hair lip. So anyway, so fast forward a year later. So now I'm bugging him. You're always saying you're going to take me to go surfing. So he goes, all right, let's go. So we get in the car. It's just gray, ugly day out, but we start heading down to Moss Landing, and there's this surf dude walking along, and he goes, hey, I know that guy. So he pulls up to him, rolls down the window, and they start shooting the shit, and he starts to, the guy's like, yeah, man, one day I was down here and I was walking over the bridge. I looked down and there's a whole case of beer down there. It's like, man, it was so cool. I'm just sitting down there popping those babies, and we're like, what the hell? It's our beer from that night, because we never opened a single beer from that case. And it was just like, what are the chances of, meeting up with this guy? Yeah. And he starts telling the story about finding the damn case of beer down by the river water, right by the bridge. Anyway, it was just classic. It was good.
That's a good
Moss Landing story.
Good Moss Landing story.